the world you are. So the time is different to you, most likely, unless you are in Bali with me. Then it's 8 p.m. for you. I am, as always, excited to be online and do this practice with all of you together. So thank you for joining. Thank you for your effort. Thank you for your willingness to practice. And let's just do it. So if you have a chance to sit in a comfortable position and close your eyes, please do so. If for some reason you need to have your eyes open, you're driving, you're doing some other work or some stuff around your home, that's also okay. Good news, this practice can be practiced with the eyes open as well. And let's begin by simply noticing the movement of the belly. And as you keep your attention on your belly, you notice that it moves with your breath. So you're literally studying right now how the breath flows. And as you're breathing consciously right now, in and out, you notice that something changes in you. The breath might slow down, it might be suddenly longer. And I also want you to pay attention if your chest is moving, if you can lift that breath up to the chest and even higher, then please do so. And meanwhile, relax your face, relax the muscles on your face, relax your eyes, and relax the center of your head. And the center of your head is more or less, if you imagine that you've drawn two lines from one ear to another one, but inside of your head. And then you drew another line from the center between your eyebrows inward the head. And where these two lines are crossing, that spot, if you bring your awareness there, is the center of your head. Relax it by just giving it an attention. So the breath is there, your body is relaxing. Relax the shoulders, relax the belly, the torso, and the rest of your body as you breathe in and out, still consciously. And slowly begin dropping the control and any force to your breath. And become more of a witness to it. So the body is still breathing, but now you're observing it with some curiosity, without intending to make it anyhow better, anyhow longer. No need for that. Notice what is happening now. You might want to smile, so there is no tension, or less and less tension at least, in the body, in the face. Beautiful. Now, as you keep breathing in and out, simply watching that breath, become aware that you're not your breath. Hear the sound of the breath. Become aware that you're not the sound of the breath. Any other sounds around you is not who you are. Feel the sensations in the body. Notice what they are. When it comes to physicality, might be tension, might be contraction, might be something else, maybe pain even, if you did work out recently, or if you're suffering some pain, you might notice that. But I want you to witness that physical condition. It's kind of almost as if you stepped back and suddenly witness that breath rather than, oh sorry, witness the breath, yeah, as well, but witness that physical sense of the body from a distance. So it's not really happening to you, it is happening within the body, the mind, the space that you are. So you do not identify yourself with that physical sensation. You can say, there is tension, there is relaxation, as you might also feel, or contraction, or pain that I have mentioned earlier. But you don't need to feel it as much or identify with it. You're noticing it. And usually when you begin noticing it, it's sort of losing its intention. It's very interesting thing to witness. Now, in that present moment, focus on your mind and the thoughts that are appearing in your mind. Be aware of the breath, be aware of the sounds, be aware of the sensations that goes through you. And as you watch the thoughts, again, you notice them, but there is no need to identify with any. And again, you witness the thoughts, realizing none of the thoughts, it's me. Everything you witness, there need to be a witness to just give it a space, give it a recognition, right? So you cannot be something and witness it at the same time, as that requires two, and there is only one of you. So you're witnessing your thoughts, you understand you're not your thoughts. You're checking what else is in the mind, and you understand there are some memories, but you can witness every memory in the present moment of now, and you are not your memories, because you can witness them. You can witness the childhood that is stored in the memories, but you're not your childhood. You're not the past. And to witness the person who you were in the past, you need to be in the present. So you're not that anymore, because you cannot go to past and have a glass of wine or water there. You need to be present to do so. So the memories only could be reviewed in the present. And so you're witnessing the past right now, but you're not the past. You're also not your story. You're not your feelings, desires, wounds, beliefs. Everything is just witnessed by you, but that's not you. You're also not your future. You're not your imagination. You're not any images of you or pictures that were somehow imposed on you. And many people have many sub-identities within them. They identify themselves with so many different images from how they look now, from how they looked in the past, and many beliefs are attached to those kind of sub-identities. Just see through it as you're witnessing it and understand none of this is you. No need to hold any image of you because that's not who you are. And you also understand anything that was imposed on you or expected of you cannot be you, as well as your name is not who you are, your surname is not who you are, you are not your body, because if you were the body, who would point even at the body and show it to yourself? And why wouldn't it be called your name? Why does it call body? You're not your shape, you're not your weight, you're not the numbers on the scales, you're not the clothes that you're wearing, you're not any character traits that you believe you wear, you're not your education, you're not your bank account. Nothing that is perceived right now. And as you witness it more and more, you understand that's not who you are. You're not the time, you're not the space. You can't be anyhow limited. So you are something that is limitless, formless, nameless. And once we peeled off the layers of who you were believing you were, there is a feeling of I am, which is the first sense of I am that appears in every child at some point of their lives. So the baby might not have it yet, but when you're 1 year old, probably like 2, 3, when you begin, right before you begin speaking, because they teach you to say, I am. But that feeling of you already being on this world and knowing yourself, it's already encoded into you. When you begin starting feeling yourself, it's a homey feeling, but not everything that it's imposed on you. Your name is that, your this and that, this is your mommy, this is your daddy. Before that, the feeling already is there. And it's a beautiful feeling. And if I had to describe it, it's a feeling of home, feeling of knowing that you are, feeling that it is safe to be that what you are. It is pleasant to be that. And there is a certain peace within it. There is certain joy, perhaps, it just feels good. So some of you, as I speak, might remember that moment where you could feel that I am, that beingness in you, that life itself, that divinity, that part of who you were, always will be, and are, still are. So that feeling of you without any image, any story, any belief, or any description of how you are. So there is no description of I am enough or I am lovable. Nothing follows that. It feels really good. So remain in that feeling. No need to hold the story. Remember, no need to hold the image. No need to hold any memories right now about who you do not identify yourself with nothing that was imposed onto you by the world, by the adults, by the society. And it's really, really, really a good feeling. So remain in that. Notice that the body is breathing. You're still present. And it feels good, even though for a moment, for some of you at least, or even longer than a moment, you don't know your name. You are nameless. But you know your being. And that feels amazing. And you are free. There is nothing imposed onto you. It's delicious. It's incredible. No obligations, no commitments, no need to do anything, to go anywhere. Fantastic. So now, knowing what you are through the feeling, through the connection to that essence of who you really are, from that moment, we're going to call it one unified consciousness. And of course, you can call it hundreds of other names. But for the practice of unity, let's call it that. And from that presence, from that moment of here and now where you are, it's like you're everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And it's like your body dissolved and you became a part of everything else. And there is no border between anything and you. The breath is happening, but when you witness that breath, you don't even know who it is happening to. And it's an interesting feeling. So from that place where you are, I want you to amplify the vibration of love and kindness many, many times over. Breathing in and out through your nose, just amplify within that conscious that you are the vibration of love and kindness 1,000,000 times over. And just know it's happening. No need to force it, control it, worry about it, how it's going to happen. Just trust the process. Body is breathing, you're amplifying the vibration of love and kindness 10,000,000 times. Breathing in and out, you can feel that vibration and expansion of it in your body, in your mind, in your aura. All the energy fields around you. In one energy field, but also in the chakras, the wheels around you. Great. Now let's amplify it 100 times, feeling how it keeps increasing and increasing and increasing. Beautiful. Knowing that many people doing the same practice, and you as one unified consciousness through each of them continue amplifying the vibration of love and kindness, and now each of them self-realizing themselves as that one consciousness, continue amplifying the vibration of love and kindness, so the field becomes really, really potent, powerful, divine, explicit, in that high energy of love and kindness. And now it's time to invite all the people that you love. So think of the names: parents, your children if you do have any, if not, your siblings, friends of the friends, neighbors. Think of more names. And now let's invite people we do not necessarily like. We might have had misunderstanding recently or some time ago, and since then we stopped talking to them, or since then the energy within us changed towards that person. And also people that used to be your friends, people you don't talk to, perhaps family members, and just give a space for that name to come into your mind. Might be in the beginning, you might be thinking, oh, I don't have anybody like that, but then soon you realize, oh, that teacher's name is arising. That means it's time to call her in, or him, so them. And yeah, call in more people that triggered you, annoyed you, hurt you. Think of your ex-partners, always a great example. Most people did not remain feeling okay or feeling great since they've departed, since the relationship had fallen apart. Beautiful. Thank you for doing this. It might not have been the easiest part of the practice, but you managed to do so. Knowing that from the space of love and kindness, everything is dissolved, everything is improved, because the highest intelligence moves the energy through you, around you. It's cleansing everything and removing. Just breathing in and out through the body. Know that it's improving your current inner state, the vibration of your body and mind, your aura, the whole energy field and chakras are balancing, your nervous system harmonizes itself. Beautiful. And now is the time to invite all the animals, all the nature. Think of the plants, trees, birds, insects, fish, all the living beings in the sea. Give them some space. Feeling gratitude, feeling love, kindness, harmony, peace within. Say thank you to yourself for this practice, for you, giving your time, effort, attention, and your divine light. Thank you for coming and joining me and others today. Our community is constantly growing. It makes me feel very, very grateful. And I know from my practice, my personal practice, and the people who shared with me how much